What's up, guys? Welcome to just another Monday night where we are going to attempt to talk about some Disney news and rumors. We shall see. Maybe I'll just make up a few of the rumors myself and we'll see how it goes, but that's not true. Anyways, want to thank Dean over the Live Place, Dreamers Empire, and the Live Place on YouTube, www.theliveplace.com. He hosts our show as well as approximately 79 other shows. So make sure you go over there and check out Dean. Also, my brothers, the DizneyDan crew. You get the Chef family, Zippity-Doo-Dad, Brandy and Dave. Chef goes live on Saturdays at 9:30. Zip goes live tomorrow at 6:30. And Brandy and Dave go do some pop-up lives, and they're trying to come up with a scheduled one. Also want to thank my partner channels, Mouse Talk, who goes live tomorrow at 8, and Rob Fuzz, who goes live on Fridays at either 4 or 4:30. So go check them all out. All right, so we want to thank everybody for being here tonight, which is, usually quite a few of you. There's already 63 of you here. That's crazy. Don't know how you guys do it each and every week. I really, really, really appreciate you, though, for everything. So Mike Wheeler, Samantha Lowe, Rockin' Robin, Lucky 3, Ryan McDowell, Mary Spence, Captain Akron 27, Big Noah Mountain 5, Timothy Rainwaters, Tanya J, Kay Atwood, Zippity Doodad, Andy J, Jonathan Chong, Angela Minter, Kadani Sean, Randy and Kathy, Surfer Girl 326, Rachel Fithian, Tina McNeil, Brandy and Dave, Latoya Hanson, Dreamer Deborah, Mickey Fan 71, Pearl Manhattan, Stevie Lee, Kathy I, Jeff Resendez, welcome in. Karen Cook, Bill Steffen, Tim Pruitt, G. Wilson, My Disney Park Memories. I'm starting to get caught up, I think. And back to the bottom. And we have Rob Wieska, Julie McCowan, and Mary Kehoe, Brady Mabe. I think I got everybody. And Anna Hyaticus, welcome in as well. Russ Stapleton, welcome in, buddy. I think I got everybody, guys. So, LSU Mom, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Dole Whip Dad, Corey Fiasco. What's up, Corey, brother? Haven't seen you in a while, man. I'm coming down in April. Definitely, we got to get together for sure. I know we were going to try to get together in January. Missed it, but really miss you, buddy. So, guys, what we're going to do tonight, Candy Mom 15, welcome in as well. David Cantrell. So what we're going to do tonight, guys, is talk about a little bit of Disney news and rumors. Some of it's true, some of it's speculation, but there seems to be a common factor with some of the things that are going on at Disney. So we'll get into that. Michael Bouchard, Alex Brunner, welcome in. Katie Howell, thank you for being here, everybody. So let's start with talking about some actual news. Sounds fitting. We get into the potential stuff later, I guess. So Disney news, we're going to start by talking about Cinderella's Castle and the fact that, if you haven't heard yet, Cinderella's Castle has begun construction. Herschel Lenny, welcome in. I think I got everybody. If I miss you guys, just please repost. We will get back to you, and I apologize. And thank you also to Resort TV One for sending people over after the premiere. Jenna does a fantastic job with the premieres on Monday nights. Please go check out the premieres. Somebody can please post that in there, as well as Practically Perfect Park Hopping. Josh, I was just on with him just a little bit ago. He's also on at Mondays at 7 o'clock before me. So thank you to both of those for sending people this way. Marguerite Nagy, welcome in. Saria Myers, and I think I got everybody. If I missed you again, I apologize. Just repost and we will get you. So starting off with Cinderella's Castle, there are 4 massive cranes outside of it right now. Dana Marie, welcome in. Thank you for being here. And Alyssa Stenberg, welcome in as well. There are 4 massive cranes outside of the castle right now that I could see. And what they're doing is they're starting the new paint job. So they're painting the castle with a royal blue and a gold accents. I think you guys have seen the pictures. I think we actually showed it some other time. So maybe it was on DizneyDan. I can't remember. But go check them out. Go check out the photos and those others. Nathan Rado, what's up, buddy? Excuse me, guys. So they started painting on the castle today, within the last couple days, if not today. And they're starting the transition. Now, a lot of things that we're going to see, and a lot of things that people kind of complain about. Where am I? I'm in my house. I pulled everything closer. My desk is closer. I'm going to try to do something with this wall. And yeah, we're going to try to figure it out. I'm going to do something a little different. I like being where I'm at right now better than where I was. I don't like the big space behind me. I like being up against the wall. So we're going to see how this works. Shep, what's up, brother? Thank you for being here. David Stevens, welcome in as well. So this castle. So let's talk about the construction going on at Disney World. And there's a lot of it. And a lot of people are complaining because of all the construction. So we have construction at the Magic Kingdom, especially on the castle. We have construction. Corey Meets World. What's up? Corey and Corey, thank you both for being here at the same time. That's awesome. Really appreciate you guys. There's a lot of construction going on at Disney World right now, especially in Epcot, where they call it now Walk Up because there's so many walls. There's a lot of construction going on at Magic Kingdom now with the castle. I'm sure you can find something at each of the parks, and there's good stuff going on at Disney Springs right now too. And my thought on this whole process is this. I used it on Josh's stream where I said, where I live, they have to fix the interstates a lot. And they did some massive work to the interstates, like widening them up. They're still doing the major interstates where I live. They had to widen those interstates up to allow for extra lanes, to add for new exits. Rebecca Bell, welcome in. Thank you for being here. They had to they're doing more construction at Magic Kingdom right now while Epcot is so torn up. It feels rough. I get it, Corey. And this is what I'm going to say, though. So you could either drag construction out for years and years and years and years. And I get it. It would be more minuscule as compared to what they're doing. Or you can do it all at one time. And the way I looked at these interstates, they did them all at one time. It was very frustrating, it was just bad. That's the best word I can do is say it was just bad. But what they did do, though, is they got it all done together so that we could turn around and the drive is so much smoother. Life is just better after the fact. And that's kind of what the philosophy I'm taking with Disney is. I know they want it all done. Skywatcher Footage, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I know they want it all done, but what they've got to do, I have no problem with them really doing it all one time. Now, it's different for people that have to only get to visit once every 5 or 6 years. So it's going to be a little rougher. But for somebody that gets to go down 4 or 5 times a year or go down for smaller trips or whatever, I don't mind it because this is going to be for something better. It's going to be for something more beautiful. It's going to be for something more wondrous. New rides, new attractions, new scenery. Everything needs paint jobs. And I made this is no secret. I'm a more modern guy. I don't want to say I don't care about nostalgia because I definitely care about history. But everything needs refurbished. Everything has to get refurbished eventually. Everything needs to be changed or upgraded eventually. Technology gets outdated and everything. And I don't have a problem with as much construction going on just because I know we're going to get a bigger, better finished product sooner. And I would rather go through this period of construction that we're going through for the next several months or a year, whatever you want to call it, and then turn around and be rid of it all and just be able to experience it all and enjoy it all at the same time once it's done. Now, not everybody's like that, and that's totally understandable. Practically Perfect Park Hopping, what's up, buddy? Thank you for being here. And Gary B as well. Thank you for being here. Andrea Houston, thank you. Rob Fuzz, what's up, buddy? Piglet Roo loves Disney. Thank you all for being here. I'm hardly ever at Disney World, and I expect it to be perfect every time. That's Corey. You do have some minor trips to Disney. Diz Life for me, new here. Is this the Disney Addicts Therapy Group? What's up, Diz Life for me? Thank you for being here. So again, construction, lots of construction. I honestly don't have a problem with it. I think change is good. I think upgrading is what we need. Yes, it's an eyesore for quite a while here, but at the same token, it's all going to be fixed a lot quicker, and we're not going to drag on little bits of construction throughout the process. Corey's shirt's still over here. It's just I gotta redo everything. His shirt's still here. There's no way I'm ever getting rid of that. Jed Garcia, what's up? So everything's still here, guys. I just pulled everything forward. I'm like, right here's the wall. So everything's pulled forward. I'm going to try to redo some stuff, try to put some stuff behind me a little closer so everybody can see it. It's just pulled closer is all. Everything's still here, though. Steve has slid his desk back. That is correct. I am trying to rearrange and get this desk pulled back a little bit. I might even pull it back a little further. I just got to make sure I can get out, which I can. So we'll see. But yeah, I just pulled closer, guys. That's all. So yeah, the Cinderella's castle, they're beautifying it, if you will. They're changing it, making the gold accents, which I think are going to be incredible. I think the gold, the royal blue is going to really make this thing stick out. They've barricaded off the moats around it as well, so that they could start construction and working. And I just think it does look more like a studio, Randy and Kathy. I agree. That's kind of what I'm going for. I want to get some stuff set up, so we'll see how it goes. Up close and personal with Steve. Thanks, guys. Okay, so that's the castle. That's where we're at with the castle. It's coming along, and the castle is going to be the centerpiece, obviously, for the 50th anniversary. It's obviously Magic Kingdom was the first park that was built. That's where we're really going to celebrate it. So this castle has to be the main centerpiece, and it has to be completed by the time. So I have no reasons for no problems with all the construction going on. Jenna, Resort TV One. Jenna, thank you so much for sending people over here. Again, guys, if you missed Jenna's premiere, she had a little bit of everything in there, starting off, of course, with Starbucks, and then she shows some Mickey's Runaway Railway and some other things. Make sure you go check it out. Again, mods, if you could, please link it. But Jenna, thank you so much for just being here and sending people over and just being you. You're fantastic. So thank you. Yes, Jenner, Brandy, and Dave, welcome in. If I didn't say welcome to you already. So yeah, guys. So I don't have, again, they're beautifying the castle. I think it's in desperate need, and that's just kind of where we are with that one. It has to be done. So just got the notes. Thanks, Rob. Appreciate that, buddy. Brian Eisenhart, welcome in. Thank you for being here. So next up, guys, is the Grand Floridian to the Magic Kingdom bridge construction. Nothing really new has come out of this yet. They're still working on it. I don't have a finalized date of when they thought it was going to be done. It was just giving a minor Jay Walter. Guys, Jay Walter is my boss. Thank you, Jay, for being here. I really appreciate it, buddy. Thank you for stopping by. The bridge, though, there's currently a walkway bridge it's not the permanent bridge, but there's a walkway bridge that goes over the two connecting pieces right now that you can get from one place to the other. But there is still a lot of construction going on. AJC Magic TV, Amy, welcome in as well. Thank you for being here. And Dennis Algazi, welcome in. Yeah, so thank you guys. So, and for those of you that got the notification late, I really appreciate you still coming in. Appreciate it. Hey, Jay, Steve rocks. Give him a big raise. Still live, Dad. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you. Jay takes care of me. Jay's a good boss. Very good boss. I like working for him. So the construction, though, you can see, again, the bridge is closed right now. It's in a closed position. It swings, so it allows it to be for the water pageant to go in and out of it. So it will be closed at some point, different points when they're moving that in and out. Marshmallow Man, what's up, brother? Jay. Dollar. Thank you, buddy. Avery the Cuban American, what's up? But anyways, they put in a swing bridge. So the bridge will swing open. It's on a hinge on one side, and it will swing open and allow the electric water pageant, or it's not called the electric, it's just called the water pageant, to go through it and be there. But it is a really cool looking bridge. It's going to be nice to be able to walk from the Grand Floridian to Magic Kingdom. We already have a walkway from the Contemporary to Magic Kingdom, which if I'm anywhere in that vicinity, I take that all the time, because trying to wait on the monorails gets tedious. Trying to take buses is even worse. It's really nice if you can just get to the Contemporary and you have transportation there, or hop there to get to the somewhere else. Eventually, I hope they continue the paths from the Contemporary to the Polynesian, and the Polynesian to, which I think you actually can get from the Polynesian to the Grand Floridian pretty easily. And actually, I think you can get from the other way too. You just got to go through the Ticket and Transportation Center. So this should continue the loop, or close the loop all the way around. It should make it easier. So, and again, guys, if you just came in, I apologize for not seeing you. Please, Dean, Dreamer's Empire. And guys, okay, let me clarify something real quick. I falsely misread a text from Dean and thought he was saying it was his birthday. I have Dean's birthday. It's in May on my spreadshirt. On a spreadsheet for something I keep with all the birthdays. I told people that it was Dean's birthday coming up, because he sent me a text and said, he was talking through some things. He said it'll be 62 on Sunday. And I thought he said, I'll be 62 on Sunday. He's talking about the weather, not him. So I apologize for any confusion that I may have stirred up, but it was not Dean's birthday until May, not this past weekend. So I apologize. Jeff's birthday, and if I don't have your birthday, guys, make sure you email it to me. And I lost it. There it is. Make sure you email it to me. But if I don't have it, yeah, I got yours down as May 1st, Dean. And that's what's really weird is when you said that, I was like, oh, I wrote it down as May, May 1st. And then I thought, no, he said I'll be 62 on Sunday. So no, Dean is not. He was talking about the weather where he lives. So sorry for any confusion. That was my bad. But real quick, sorry. May 15th. Okay. And guys, I will get the rest of your birthdays down here too. If you post them in here, I'll go back and rewatch and make sure I get them. And we'll get them written down. And Michael, is it really your birthday today? Or are you just saying that? But is that Ed or Mindy for your birthdays on the March 20th? Because that's coming up. Dana. Yeah, the weather was pretty good here today. It was in about 65, so it was pretty nice. So, all right, guys. So again, that walkway, the construction's coming along nicely. It's going to be, again, a lot of construction, but it's going to be really worth it. So Wilson 6'4". Okay, so just bring bourbon for my birthday. You got it, boss. So Ed's. Oh, nice, Jonathan. Jonathan's joining the 40 club this year. So that is awesome. All right, guys. If I miss the rest of the birthdays, I will go back and rewatch, and we'll get you added to the list. And you can always email me. Email me at the DizneyDan website, or the DizneyDan email address. It's DizneyDan4@gmail.com. Give me your birthdays, and I will get you added to the list. Because you're going to want to be on there so that when we do our awesome singing renditions of Happy Birthday, inspired by Dole Whip Dad, that we will we'll get you on that list. So Dennis says the Tron ride at Magic Kingdom is just a warehouse block with a canopy like DL Shanghai. That could be. I'm not 100% sure what it's supposed to look like, but yeah. 20th, I'll be 50. Oh, Kadani, Sean's going to turn 50 this year. That's a big birthday too. April 20th. I will get that one on the list too. Okay. And Jonathan turns 40. Okay. So I'll take that. Dolo Dad says, yeah. Guys, if you missed it, Bob Chapek, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Like what you're doing so far. You're fresh on the job. So yes, Rock and Rob, you're definitely on the list too. Just 60. I know it's old. Nah, you're not old, Dean. You just, you lost me at singing Happy Birthday. That's awesome. Okay. So back to news real quick. So the more construction again is there. Next up in news is they had some issues this week with the Haunted Mansion. It was down all week, if you have not heard. It was kind of scary, actually. You're still waiting for my birthday song. Kay Atwood says, okay, we can fix that. So, it's a hard pass. Just kidding. Steve, will you be WDW on April 20th? If so, I need to sing Happy Birthday to me in person. Russ. Yes, I will. Definitely come hang out with us, Russ. Guys, if you're going to be there in April, Brady, you're going to be 16 October 1st. Wow. That's driving age. So, okay. If Jim, More Sunshine, Please, welcome in, buddy. You guys, if you don't know Jim with More Sunshine, Please, make sure you go check him out. He goes live tomorrow at 7:30. Joe Rohde. Real quick, Jim goes live tomorrow at 7:30. He's got an incredible just persona to do what we do here. Make sure you go check out Jim tomorrow and every Tuesday as well. Joe Rohde, I'm coming to see you in April. I know you'll be there. It's why one of the main reasons why I'm coming down. I just can't wait to see. Can't wait to just do the little meet and greet with you. Wear some cool shoes, and make sure you have that earring in for sure. Saria turns. Oh wow. Okay. There's a lot of birthdays this month. Saria Myers. Oops. And what is today? March 9th. March 10th is her birthday. Okay. We're so sad that we couldn't get on the Haunted Mansion. We were there this past week. It opened as we were driving home. So you honestly, I know they wanted to get it fixed and everything, but happy on birthday tomorrow. Yeah. Get her on that list. She's on the list for sure. My master birthday list. Absolutely. Okay. Might as well add mine. Tim Pruitt, March 28th. That's good that you guys are adding these birthdays for March because I didn't have but 3 of you on the list for March. So I'm glad you are you adding them there. Okay. So back to the Haunted Mansion closing. It was kind of a scary situation because during the one scene, it's a scene where the incline comes down. I'm not 100% sure where it was, but your ride vehicle is supposed to turn around. I think it's supposed to turn all the way around backwards, and you're kind of leaning back in your doom buggy. That didn't happen. The ride vehicles didn't turn, so everybody was looking straight down forward. Ray J, what's up, buddy? Everybody was leaning forward. Now, nobody obviously fell out. There were no, that's why the safety bars are there and everything's there to prevent something like this in case something like this happens. But they had to shut it down. It was last Monday night they shut it down, and it was down all the way till Saturday night. And rumor has it they needed parts for the track that they had to order all the way from France. So it was just an incident, but it is up and running, and it appears to be going. And what's ironic about it is Walt and I were just having this conversation where it just closed again today. So Avery says that it is closed today as well. So I'm not sure why it closed again today, but hopefully it's not due to the same thing. But thank you for that information, Avery. October 11th. Katie, I think, yep, I wrote you down. And you got a birthday. Those milestone birthdays. Okay. Yeah, Haunted Mansion goes trackless. Yes, and that is not the best thing. Mr. Fulton Mraz, welcome in, buddy. So again, Josh was actually the one telling me about this. It closed down. Josh from Practically Perfect Park Hopping. It was on the steep hill. It was incline and it didn't turn. So it was just opened up. And apparently it's gone back down again, hopefully for not for anything serious. But we'll wait to see if we will wait to see the news on this one. But Walt and I Walt from Mouse Talk were talking about December 26th. Sorry, guys, just writing these down. Walt and I were talking about the differences between, he doesn't want anything to change nostalgia wise, anything like that. I'm different. Things need upgraded, things need refurbished, things need changed in order to keep people coming back. But Haunted Mansion is one though that could stand the test of time, but also could be added some IP with the Jack Skellington and some of those things. Not a lot of it, but you could still add it. I'd be okay with either way. But the difference is though, is you still got to upgrade the technology part of it. And this is an instance of why we got to keep those going and why we have to continuously upgrade things. Okay, so next up on the list is the Flower and Garden Festival started this past week. It looks Haunted Mansion is back up. It's on a 55-minute wait, so pretty cool. Flower and Garden Festival started this week. One of my favorite festivals. Well, they're all my favorites, I guess, but this was my favorite festival until I went to Festival of the Arts. The Flower and Garden Festival is absolutely gorgeous with the topiaries. You can learn a lot about the garden the sense of things. My dad, and I got a speaking part in the play called Chitty Chitty Bang Bang for the play. And congratulations, Mr. Fulton Mraz. That's awesome. Haunted Mansion was closed for the source overlay install with Princess Leia. That's awesome. Okay, so, and actually, I just opened it up and it says Haunted Mansion returned to normal operation. So mine was a little bit delayed, but that's awesome. So the Flower and Garden Festival opens up. It has a lot, not only just the topiaries, but there's a lot of different things to do. And when my father goes down there with us, we usually go during Flower and Garden Festival. He takes the behind the scenes tours. He likes doing all those behind the scenes things with all the flowers. We like watching how some of them how to grow some of them, how to care for them, how to create topiaries, all that good stuff. My dad actually went to take a class from my rival from my alma mater and to get a certificate to become a master gardener. So he gets really involved in this. This is just one of our favorite festivals. It's a great festival with the addition of the food booths and everything that they have now. That's not just at the Food and Wine Festival. It has added a great sense of all encompassing scenarios to this festival. So it's pretty awesome. Yes, Shep is a master of everything, especially a master gardener. So I suggest preemptively singing "Happy Birthday, Everyone" on tonight's stream. Cannot do that, Julie. I will not. I can't. I don't sing, and I don't even like doing it on Wednesday nights with the boys. But I will just say happy birthday to everybody. So yeah, me singing is just not great. Steve, is there a growing greenhouse on Disney campus? Honestly, Dennis, I'm not 100% sure this year. They do grow all that stuff off site. And I saw a behind the scenes thing is many years ago where they actually had the wires and they were growing the flowers and everything over them. And they bring them after they grow them, they bring them in and set them down because those topiaries are real. They're not fake things. A lot of that stuff, all the flowers you see planted and everything, most of that is for sure real. Steve, did you see the stream on Friday with Resort TV One when Josh was running? I did not. I was out with my family, but I will definitely go back and catch that replay for sure. I just have not had time yet. I have a good friend who is taking a master gardener class too, and she loves it. That's my dad is so proud of it, and he said he actually learned a lot. So Andrew Bidding, welcome in, buddy. Shep, you mastered master. That's awesome. Flower Garden, but I think the merch was better. Yeah, so the merch is always a big part of it too, but unfortunately, sometimes the merch is just not as good as others. But I was kind of shocked with the merch. I actually do like the fact that Spike the Bee has been added with Donald. I don't know if he was there last year, but they've encompassed Figment and Orange Bird and Spike the Bee all together, and I think it's a good assortment. Danelle Rose C, thank you for being here, tuning in for the first time ever. I miss trivia, so I'm checking out the channels I've been subscribed to. Fellow fans there, yes, I miss trivia from A Disney Life for Me as well. They were fantastic, but they got some news coming up with their channel, so they're hopefully going to start putting out some more content after they took a small break. So, all right, so Flower and Garden guys, go check out the festival. It's a long festival. It runs till June 1st. There's concerts, the whole. It's not called the ETB. It's called the Garden Rocks Festival. Lots of famous people are going to be there. Julie C, welcome in. It's just going to be, it's a great festival. Everybody should get to experience all the festivals in their life, but this is just a really, really special festival. And I think you all should try it out. Another bit of news, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway opened this past week, which everybody's aware. Steve, I also have some trivia / game news to announce tomorrow night. Awesome. Dean, Dean, is that on you're announcing it on your show tomorrow night? Is that what you're saying? Or you can announce it here if you want, but otherwise just let me know if you're announcing it on your stream. My dad was an amazing gardener, and unfortunately I didn't inherit his yellow thumb. Yep, on the new show. Okay, so tomorrow, Dean, is that 10:30? Is that correct? Correct me if I'm wrong there, but I think it's 10:30 tomorrow. We'll find out some news. And I look blurry for some reason. There we go. Okay, so we have the Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. I cannot speak too much of this. I've always wanted to break down on Haunted Mansion. Look, there's a lot of rides that I want to break down on. It's not weird at all. It's at 9:30, Dean. I'm sorry, 9:30. Okay, so tomorrow night at 9:30, Dean's doing his new show. I want to break down on a lot of things too. I want to see those. A lot of people think it'll take away from the magic. Not for me. It doesn't. I will say this. I don't need to break down ever again on Rise of Resistance. I've seen it. So most people have seen it multiple times, including Josh. Cody Hankins, welcome in. So I don't have to at all. I don't mind breaking down on some rides when you're going to be evacuated. Now, I got broken down on Small World once for an extra 8 minutes, and they didn't take us out. We just had to listen to that song over and over again on our heads for an additional 8 minutes on top of what the ride is. So I don't want to do that. But yeah, I would be okay with breaking down on some rides. Or at Skyliner. I want them to come get me. So Steve, you got to get a key store. I know, Josh, I got to do it, buddy. But it's just so, I want to break down in Club 33 sometime. Yeah. Good luck with that, Dolo Dad. So we bought all 4 scavenger cups there. Oh yeah. So the scavenger cups are right here. I got all 4 of them as well. I assume this is what you're talking about. No, wait, no, you're talking about, I'm sorry. I haven't done that one yet. So I don't want to know about that. This was the scavenger hunt for the Festival of the Arts. They were paint cans and they're puzzles. When you open them up, there's a puzzle inside. So these were the scavenger hunts. This was one of probably the best reward for scavenger hunt that I've ever seen. They were pretty cool. So I'll definitely have to check out the ones this year when I'm down there. The good news for me is too, you don't look blurry to me. Oh, so Mike. For those of you who don't know, Mike Wheeler is blind. So when I love his sense of humor about not being able to see certain things. So Dale Landry, welcome in. Thank you for being here. How about at the top of Everest at the broken tracks? That would be awesome. That would be a little nerve-wracking if you got stuck somewhere like that. And I actually watched somebody, it might have been Josh and Jenna, get stuck on Tower of Terror at the very top too. That one just slowly lowers you down. It was just, I don't know. It'd be, some of those would be really cool. Like I would love to get stuck on Flight of Passage and see the behind the scenes things. But it's just where, what you're into. My first trip was in 2006. Kadani Sean says that's awesome. But the good news is though, I think the overlap period happens for me while I'm down there. So I'll get both pass holder magnets, the Donald and Spike and the Orange Bird, both. So I'm hoping we'll see. We'll see. Got evacuated off TTEA once. It was pretty cool. Yeah, some of those would be pretty cool. It's like Space Mountain. If you get evacuated off Space Mountain, they're going to turn the lights on. And then you get to see around and see how things go. Mom Resort TV 1, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Guys, Mom Resort TV 1 is obviously Josh and Jenna's mom. She is a big part of Resort TV 1. Please go make sure you go check them out. So we were escorted off of Pooh, stopped in the Tigger bouncing room. Oh, wow. That would be a rough one to get stuck on. My brother is doing the Keys to the Tour in 2 weeks and getting continuing education in engineering credit for it. That's awesome. Team Marie Photography, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Okay, so we have the Mickey's and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Again, Jenna did a premiere with some of it tonight. Them and Corey Meets World were both live from the day it happened. I have been completely staying away from it, 100%. And here's why. Rose Stapleton says, I got stuck in Carousel of Progress and had to watch the same scene 5 times in a row because someone wouldn't sit down. That's sorry. That's all I can say is sorry. Yeah. So here's why I don't want to see it, because if I'm going on smaller trips and I'm going many times a year and I'm only a month or 2 away from being able to experience for myself, I want to wait, because I watched Galaxy's Edge because it was 8 months away and I had to give in because we were doing it for with the boys and I had to know what was going on. I didn't want to, and I was disappointed that I actually did. Didn't watch Rise, was floored by it when I went down there. It was awesome. Same thing here. I'm not watching this. I'm not going to watch Tron. I'm not going to watch Guardians. I'm not going to watch any of that because I'll only be a month or 2 away from being able to do it when they open. And I don't want to have it spoiled. It's just too fun. It's too fun to experience. Mickey Mouse is in the ride. Spoiler alert. Thanks, Russ. Catwood says, my only gardening game was failing to dig up the daffodils that I thought were dead and planting hydrangeas. The next spring, the daffodils bloomed. When they died, the hydrangeas bloomed. Jim got stuck on Frozen Ever After for 25 minutes at the top of the conveyor belt hill. The most boring part of the ride. It happens. Casnell Comedy, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Okay, so I drown everything. Look, I let my parents do. My parents love to landscape. They love to garden. They love to do all that. I just let them do it. They come up every weekend anyways. Just like, here, guys, You take care of it. I appreciate it. So I agree. I'm waiting for both Rise of Resistance and Runaway Railroad in April. Yeah. Oh, wow. Karen, you haven't been on Rise of Resistance either. That's awesome. That's one of my favorites. Dad, Resort TV 1. Welcome in, Dad. Guys, Dad is obviously the father of Jenna and Josh. Again, part of the crew over at Resort TV 1. Please make sure you go check them out. All right, so yeah, I don't know much about Mickey's Runaway Railroad other than the fact that it does have a fast pass. A lot of people were in speculation whether it was going to or not. It does have a fast pass, it does have a standby line, and fast passes are available, so you can kind of get to see that. Another bit of news that is coming, and I don't know what this store is, unfortunately, but Lululemon is coming to Disney Springs. Yes, Lululemon. It it is a athletic apparel store. That's all I know. And it is coming to Disney Springs, going in where the trophy room in the town center was. So they have like 460 stores around the world, and they sell online as well. But that is where they are, what is coming to Disney Springs. Steve, where did you get your Disney love, on your own or from family and friends? So it's kind of a, Ryan, that's kind of an interesting question. I started out, I've always loved Disney from the non-park standpoint. So I've always loved the movies, the characters, all that since I can remember, my first memories. It was always about Disney. Then I had a friend that kept trying to get me to go, kept trying. I kept turning him down, saying, no, I don't want to go. I just wasn't, I didn't really do theme parks at that time, and, just amusement parks, any of that kind of stuff. So I finally agreed to go in 1999, and it happened to be the Millennium Celebration, which was my first trip. And I just absolutely fell in love with it. I remember everything about that trip. I remember it was a New Year's celebration at Epcot, had the big 2000 wand across the spaceship Earth. I remember seeing the castle for the first time, got to ride things like the backlot tour and all that. I got to see, that was also one of the final years. I can't remember when, I think it was 1999. Yeah. When the Osborne Family Lights went away, I got to see it was still there at that time when we went. So it was just it was a really cool experience getting to see a lot of that stuff that's not there anymore. And I was just able to experience all that stuff for myself. So what I did then is started going in, looking at things and going, well, how does that work? And I love to know how things work. I love to tear things apart, put them back together. I love to do puzzles, which is, I just like knowing how everything fits together and how what makes things work. It's what inspired me. I wanted to be an engineer, went to school for it for a little while and decided to choose another path. But yeah, it's, so Osborne left in 2007. So it was during the Millennium Celebration then when I saw it. So it was just one of those things where I was just fascinated. So then I started studying it in college. I started taking my own classes, reading books and things. And then I got involved into Imagineering, which was right down my alley. Just started reading those kind of things and learning how Disney does things to people will never even know about. Like I like to use this example a lot, but like in the Pirates of the Caribbean, when you go past the two skeletons playing chess, it's a neat little scene. And it's like, oh yeah, they're playing chess, but not many people know that the chessboard is set up in a way that in one of only 3 ways possible that there can never be a winner. So, and I didn't know that, it's just things that I've learned throughout the years when I get to see those. And then of course the hidden Mickeys that they throw into things. And it's just, all that good experience is what drove me to the love that I actually have for it. To where, I want one day I want to work for Disney. I would love to be an Imagineer, but I would love to work for Disney and live down there and just make a difference. And then on top of that, Disney is the best in the world at customer service. Nobody does it better than them. And I if you know me and what my channel is all about, we all try to make everybody happy, bring positivity to everybody that needs it. And one of those things that Disney does is that, and that's one of the things that inspired me to kind of live the way I live. So really, Disney's played a huge part of my life for sure. And I went when I was 5, and then the next time when I was 34, and I've been every year since. Yes, and you've been at AP for 3 years. Yes, Ryan. I went when I was, how old was I? That would have been 19, I think, was my first trip. So And I went a couple years after that. I was still young and in college, didn't really pay attention to it. Then I started getting into studying it. And then I became a pass holder since then, probably since, I don't know, 2004, maybe, I'm guessing. So, and I used to go, even going once a year, I would still be a pass holder. But I just enjoy it. It makes me happy. I get to see how things work, and it's just great. Yes, it is an unwinnable game for sure, Josh. That's what I was saying. It's set up in one of only 3 ways that it can be unwinnable. So, Wendy B, thank you for being here. I love Disney testimonials. I do too. It's just nice to hear. This community is so fantastic. It's nice just to see how people connect, how they got here, where we're at, and all the good stuff in between. So, yes, for sure. And guys, we'd love to hear from you too. We at the DizneyDan email, DizneyDan4@gmail.com. Send us your stories. I'd love to read them. We're going to get more involved with, especially on DizneyDan, with our community and with you individuals. So definitely share your stories with us. Steve, you have to do keys. Oh, I will for sure. For sure. Dennis says, Steve, I would be very weary working for Disney with Bob paycheck as CEO. He'll cut staff just to maintain his year-end bonus. So there's mixed emotions about that, Dennis, and I completely understand where people come from. I'm also, again, they don't always put the money where we want it to be put. I get that. But right now, instead of building new hotels, they should be building new parks to accommodate more people. It is a business, though, and I understand why they do it. And you got to cut where things are not as important. But we're also in the middle of a global crisis right now, where 2 Disney parks are shut down, and a lot of the things here and the rumors that we're going to talk about, and some of the other things we still have to talk about here within this hour, are as a result of those parks being closed. They have to do some massive cuts. They're taking a huge hit, even though they don't completely own those parks. They're still taking a massive hit. So again, it is a business, and you got to do what you can to survive. He doesn't always make the best decisions, but some of the greatest decisions they've made have been his. So, we'll just have to wait and see how it plays out. And also, it's also going to matter too of who his supporting cast is. People that have his ear and that can, convince him that this is the way to do things, which is why I think Joe Rohde should be taking over Bob Chapek's place. I think he'd be fantastic and reinstall the true sense of Imagineering, because that's the one thing actually that I was not a fan of with Bob Chapek, was that he has diminished the roles of the Disney Imagineers and kind of farmed some of it out. So I have an issue with that. But as far as, he's made some of the greatest decisions in the world. Most of the times we just like to talk about the negative impacts that a lot of people have. Now, some of his negative impacts are big, but again, it's all for business, and I get it. Hopefully, though, he can right the ship and make some good decisions coming up. Ben, PTV2, Ben, welcome in, buddy. Guys, Ben is part of Pepper Tree Villa. They go live tonight as well at 10 o'clock. We'll go over that lineup here in just a minute. Florian Cat, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Joe Rohde says we'll see. Yes, I hope, Joe, you get it, because you deserve it, and I think you would definitely reinstall the sense of Disney Imagineering. That's the one place that I think Disney is lacking right now, is farming out the Disney Imagineering stuff to other people instead of keeping it in-house. I didn't mean to, Bob. That was a slip. Somebody put it in the chat. I messed up. Bob Chapek. I respect Bob Chapek. I'll go on record right now saying it. Again, I think what they do is very hard. They don't always make the best decisions all the time, but they make what seems to be the best decisions to keep the business going. And we'll have to see. Are you a fan of the circus area of Magic Kingdom, Ryan? I think it's necessary to have, but it's not someplace I spend any time or a lot of time in. I think that's one of those areas where you have to distinguish between adults and children and cater to the children at some point in time. It is a business, Bob, for sure. And I think Tracy Glenn Kenzie Days' dad, welcome in. Tracy, I love the fact that you added that to your name. So welcome in, buddy. But it is, I don't know. The circus area is more childlike and it's more whimsical, but you could still go ride the rides and have fun too. Like Corey just did it. Corey Meets World on his stream on Thursday. They went and rode a lot of those kiddie rides, and it is fun to get on those things, but they're just not like thrill areas and whatnot. I really miss the Toontown. I really miss Mickey and Minnie's house. Wish you could still walk in and see it and be able to enjoy it, but it's just not there. So yeah, they're okay. Yes, Jeff. Jeff, I didn't know she had another heart attack. I apologize, buddy. So yes, guys, everybody please put hearts in the chat for Jeff Resendez. I know his aunt's not doing well and that she had a second heart attack and might have the flu as well. So Jeff, we will definitely be sending out prayers for you, your family, and your aunt as well. So thank you, buddy. At least Toontown's still over at Disneyland. Yes, and they're getting Runaway Railroad. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. I got one more bit of news here before we get into some rumors, and that is a lot of people like these food trucks, and there's a new food truck coming to Disney, or downtown Disney, I'm sorry. Oh, no, Disney Springs, another slip. There's a new food truck coming to Disney Springs, and it is the Hot Diggity Dogs food truck, which will be a hot dog stand. Those of you that have listened for a while know I don't care too much for hot dogs unless they are black, like all the way through. They have to be over a fire. I just don't like hot dogs other than that. So, but there is a new Hot Diggity Dogs food truck. If you're familiar with the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, that's a song that'll drive you nuts. I hope they play it from the food truck, but that is also coming to Disney Springs. So now on to some rumors. The first rumor coming out of the Magic Kingdom, which has kind of been best hot dog food truck, is at my Home Depot. Yeah, my Mickey's first words is hot dog. That is true. So coming out of the Magic Kingdom, first off, a lot of things that we're going to be talking about here are speculation and a result of, obviously, I'm not going to talk a lot about the coronavirus, but it is out there. And in Disneyland, Shanghai and Hong Kong have been closed. So that has had a massive impact on some of the other things around Disney and its properties and businesses. So one of the things that a lot of things have been put on a spending freeze. And some of the projects have been delayed. Some of them have maybe not even be going forward anymore. Lisa MEVTA, welcome in. Thank you for being here. So that has had a massive impact on Disney as a whole. And obviously with it coming to the United States, you never know what's going to happen to Disneyland or Disney World. They may try to do the same thing. As a result, though, there have been some things that have been pushed back. And so there's not a lot going on in the Magic Kingdom outside of the castle and the Tron, obviously. The only other rumor that might come true before the 50th celebration is the fact that something that this is something Walt and I discussed on Saturday, that we might get our Small World renovation or a revamp that's similar to the one in Disneyland where they add characters and IP. Some people don't like that. I like Disney because of the IP, so they can plaster it everywhere, and I'm going to be fine with it. But there are rumors have surfaced that Small World might get an upgrade and a refurb to include the IP characters like it is out in Disney. So again, I would love that. I agree, Rachel. I would love that as well. I don't see any reason for why it wouldn't work. So, but anyways, some people just don't like it. I love it. Characters in Small World is great, says Ray J. I think Ben PTV's 2 said the same thing. A lot of people would love that. I don't know. It's just something you either like or you don't like. And again, I love Disney because of Disney and the characters. So it's something I look forward to. Hopefully it comes true. We'll see. All right. Up next is moving over to Epcot. The Epcot Innovations West has been behind walls. So basically Epcot is behind walls in the front half. The World Showcase is not. But again, this is all for the beautification of the park and for our enjoyment going into things. Again, a lot of people don't want it to be all at one time. I'd rather they get it all done, get it out of the way so that we can go enjoy the parks without seeing construction. That's just my thought and my opinion on what I think they should do. So Innovations West is behind walls. The Electric Umbrella and Penn Central are both closed. When I was there in January, I did a little vlog, which I haven't put out yet, but I said, you know what? I'm going to eat here one more time just in case. I didn't know when they were closing it. I didn't know if it'd be open in April when I went or not, but I went to Electric Umbrella, filmed a little thing, and sure enough, it closed a couple weeks later. Penn Central, as Josh said, rest in peace, Penn Central. Penn Central that's the one with the purple triangles above you. That might have been my favorite thing at Epcot. I thought that was fantastic. When you walk behind Spaceship Earth, you get to walk in there and see that. Leanne Sherbick, welcome in. Thank you for being here. No worries at all. You get to walk in and see just that canopy. It was just incredible, and I absolutely loved it. I miss it. It's gonna be sorely missed. But they didn't get rid of the Penn store. They moved it up to front. Hopefully they do something permanent with it somewhere else in the park. But yeah, I love that canopy. I would love it if they could save it. Then of course you have more construction going. You have the Journey of the Water, which is I think the Moana stuff. You have the Guardians of the Galaxy coaster. You have the Play Pavilion. All this stuff's going on being built. But again, it's all going to be worth it once we get to where we're trying to get to. And I don't have a problem with them at all going through and making all these changes at one time. Heard a rumor that due to budget cuts that they are going to just turn Epcot into a giant rat's maze and let guests who make it through ride Ratatouille. That's right now, for those of you that haven't been there, to get into the World Showcase, there's actually a shortcut off to the east by Nemo, but you have to walk all the way down from the wall. It was this way when I was there last, all the way down past Test Track, go down past the gardens and come all the way back by where the Epcot project is at right now. And you have to come all the way back in and then go in down the bridge to get to the World Showcase. So it's a trek just to get there. It's out there for sure. Last time I tried to ride Barnstormer, I got stuck. Still had fun though. Oh yeah, Disney for me for sure. You've got to have fun. Again, Disney's what you make of it. You have fun. You're gonna have fun. If you're grumpy and unhappy, it's not going to be a good time. It's a lot of money to waste for not having a good time. Johns, Richard, what's up, buddy? Ninja watching. Thank you, buddy. I really appreciate you being here. Once Upon Adventure, thank you for being here as well. Really appreciate you guys. Okay, next up, we're getting a little short on time here. We got a couple more to get to. Spaceship Earth is closing May 26th. For those of you that are trying to figure out if you're going to get to ride it again, I will get to ride it in April, hopefully. So the video I posted today shows the Epcot chaos. So definitely go check out that video Jim posted. You can kind of see what we're talking about with all the walls and everything else going on. So, but Spaceship Earth closes May 26th, guys. If you want to ride it, you got to ride it before then, because all indications are that it will be down for at least 2 full years. At least 2 full years. Think about that. So you definitely want to make sure you go check that out if you haven't been able to do so so far. So if you're going to be there before May 26th, ride it. May 26th, it's going down for 2 years. Also, Space 220 has been delayed again. There is no opening date. Rumors had it at March 30th. Then rumors had it at April 8th. Now rumors have it as not opening till maybe late May, early June. They even had some of it's due to these price freezes. There was also a very large piece of glass that got damaged, so they had to order another piece. And that's I'm guessing when you look into space, the concept art, you get those big, massive screens that make you look like you're in space. I'm guessing it was one of those panels. So those aren't going to be easy to replace. So they definitely have to do that. So yeah, so that's coming in. Remy, the Ratatouille ride is coming along nicely. It's supposed to be opening still late spring, early summer. It's going to be a trackless ride, kind of like Mickey's Runaway Railway, parts of Rise of Resistance. The trackless rides seem to be pretty fun most of the time. People generally seem to like them. So definitely going to check out that. Wondrous China, the new show that's going to be there, has been put on hold as well. A lot of people say it's due to the fact that they need a seamless screen, which is kind of like Canada. If you go to Canada and you kind of see their show, they're trying to do the same thing over there with a new show in China called Wonders China, and they don't have the seamless. Apparently, the seamless screen's not in, so they have to do that. And then we've got, let's see here. Harmonious. Harmonious was supposed to open in May. Well, it's not happening, according to reports. That is now going to be delayed until the fall. Approximately, they're going to try to possibly make it 1 full year of Epcot Forever. Now, again, that is just a rumor that has not been confirmed whatsoever, but reports are that Harmonious will now be delayed until the fall, and we'll get right at the 1 year mark for Epcot Forever. Again, I don't know. Just so you know, Meg went early. Okay, no worries. We're going to wrap up, and then we'll send everybody over to Meg. So a couple more things here. Again, due to those spending cuts, this is something that a lot of people were unhappy about. Mike Wazowski, Bo Peep, and Frozone over in Hollywood Studios are no longer with the meet and greets. They've pulled those back. Again, yes, that is sad. I get the business aspect of it, but it is a business, and you got to do what is necessary to keep it going. And then over in Animal Kingdom, again, they've been talking about changing up Dino Land. That project has been put on hold also due to the spending freezes. So something will happen eventually. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, for sure, Tracy. Spending freezes have caused that any kind of construction there to be delayed. And then the last couple things here at Disneyland, spending freezes have hit them as well. Avengers Campus has been put on hold a little bit. Some of the phase 1 parts of it have been put on hold. And then I also heard today that Mickey's Runaway Railway in Toontown has been delayed all the way until 2022 now. So some of that is rumors. Those last parts are rumors and reports. But that seems to be the general scheme of things, is that these parks being closed down are causing some delays. Jersey Mike, welcome in, buddy. No worries. Thank you for being here, buddy. So, guys, that's it for news and rumors. Real quick, I want to thank Dean over the Live Place, www.theliveplace.com, and Dreamers Empire and the Live Place on YouTube. My brothers, the DizneyDan crew, Shep family, Zippity Doodad, Brandy and Dave, all go live. Zip is on tomorrow at 6:30. Shep is on Saturdays at 9:30. Brandy and Dave right now are doing pop-ups. Make sure you catch them. Judy Hazel, welcome in. Thank you for being here. And then my partner channels, Mouse Talk goes live tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Rob Fuzz goes live on Fridays at either 4 or 4:30. Please make sure you go check them all out. You've got the beat on Main Street. Thanks, Ryan. I appreciate that, buddy. Thanks so much, Shep. So, guys, again, I really, really, really appreciate you all. First, don't forget about your Monday night lineup anymore. Practically Perfect Park Hopping. Josh goes live before me at 7 o'clock. Jenna throws out her premieres at 7 o'clock as well. I go on at 8. Meg's on at 9. We're going to send everybody over there right now. And then on at 10 o'clock, you have Pepper Tree Villa and the Viapre Project. Please go check everybody out. I cannot thank you all enough. You guys show up every single week. When you go to Meg's, we should say, Steve's jealous you're there. Oh, she's live from Disney World. I forgot she's going to be there. Yes, when we go over there, everybody we can put that. Steve's jealous you're there. But everybody, we're going to go. Please, mods, go ahead and start putting her link in the chat. You're literally thanks so much, Rachel. I appreciate that. Everybody head over there to Meg. Let her know we sent you over there. To you in the chat, I cannot thank you enough each and every week for showing up. I know I say this a lot, but I mean it wholeheartedly. You guys being here and the support that you give us means the absolute world to us. I've come a long way. I've been streaming now for almost a year. Not quite yet. But I got like 2 more weeks and I've been live streaming for a year. But to get out of my shell, to do what I do, to go through everything that we've gone through, you guys are just the best. And I love each and every one of you for it. Little Family Ohio, thank you for being here. You guys are absolutely amazing. Everybody, please go head over to see Meg and hit us up on Twitter, Instagram. All my stuff is below. If you guys ever have any questions or want to chat, just let me know. We do the best that we can to get to you. But I love each and every one of you. Everybody head on over to Meg and say that we sent you. Steve's jealous you're there. And guys, thank you for all for being here. We will see you next time. Have a great day.